With the temps finally beginning to warm up, it's starting to feel like spring has sprung. So how about some tips on sprucing up your home and staying on budget while doing it? Well, it's hard, and that's why we have celebrity designer Jeff Andrews here. Hi, Jeff. How are you this morning?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing great. Now, you've got some big-time clients. You know what you're doing. We're talking the Kardashians, Ryan Seacrest, America Ferrera. How can you relate our viewers who have to stay on a budget to creating some really awesome spaces like you do for your clients?
I mean, I think color is key. I think it's about surrounding yourself by really interesting colors, and then, you know, designing rooms around those colors, and creating spaces that are very pulled together yet also comfortable and lived in.
And that sounds great, but I'm one of those people who has no design thumb whatsoever. Where can I look for some ideas, and then how do I translate that in to actual decorating in my home?
Well, there's tons of inspiration out there. Like on the internet, there's a lot of websites you can go to for inspiration and magazines you can go to for inspiration. This year I paired with Sherwin-Williams for National Painting Week, and if you go to nationalpaintingweek.com, there's tons of images and inspiration and a lot of information about kinds of color choice and techniques and ways to transform your space without spending a lot of money.
And these spaces all look awesome, and you're telling me I could maybe achieve this look, but on a budget?
Definitely. You can achieve anything on a budget. You just have to be creative.
I love it. Okay, so bedrooms, living rooms, family rooms, bathrooms, those are the ones we're most likely to update around this time of year. How do we make that happen?
I think you need to, you know, take it on one step at a time and really be sure of the color that you want before you commit to an entire room. So it's best to test the colors on the wall and test several colors. And I also think when people are selecting a color, like, don't just test the color that you like, test the color that's slightly lighter and the color that's slightly darker as well, because color tends to change in the light between the day and the night. And even from wall to wall, it can change. There's a lot of different ways that people like to select color or find inspiration, and I think sometimes it's from a piece of artwork, or, you know, your favorite pillow, or you know, your sofa that you've had forever. But you can always change things on those, like little bitty changes that you can make to really spruce up a room. But paint is the #1 thing and the least expensive way to totally transform a room.
I love that. And can someone on a budget hire a designer? I mean, I'm sure there's some out there that can help us, because I wouldn't even know where to start with colors. Or maybe I could just go on over to Sherwin-Williams.
Absolutely. If you go to nationalpaintingweek.com, there's tons of inspiration, like I said, and I think it'll give people motivation with National Painting Week to, like, tackle those projects that they've been thinking about and turn those projects into reality.
Well, great tips. Thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you so much.
All right. Well